Hey Virgo, welcome back. So Virgo, this is going to be your you versus them September reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you might be dealing with during this time frame. Keep in mind, because it's a general reading, it can be interchangeable. Also, I set timelines just to help you guys focus in, but really this can resonate past, present, or future, so keep an open mind, okay? So Virgo, the overall shared energy here in the connection is Mars. Aries energy for some of you. This is all about your desires and your impulses, your strengths, competition, excitement, thirst. On a lower vibrating scale, this can be very impatient, very anger driven, very frustrated. It can be like a little bit too impulsive, so you're going to want to watch that during this time period, Virgo. Okay, let this motivate you and let this motivate your willpower, but don't allow it to take you into anger, into frustrations, etc. Okay, so your overall energy then here, Virgo, is the Four of Cups. So this is talking about indifference. This may be the space you need to put yourself in September, or that you are trying to put yourself into for some of you. This space of like, it's not caring, but not getting so overly involved emotionally that it overrides you, okay? So this is talking about detachment. This is talking about just kind of letting things come and go. This is kind of being indifferent to someone else's behavior, or indifferent to needing things to work out a certain specific way. This is like more of a relaxing into the energy here, Virgo. And so that may be permeating all throughout September for some of you. The person that you're connecting with is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this person is being called to trust, trust in the process, trust in themselves, have faith in whatever it is that they have been working towards. Okay, Taurus energy for some of you. But this is like, yes, really needing to stay grounded during this time frame, really needing to trust in the process of what's going on, okay? So let's look at the recent past then, Virgo, and then we're going to go into perceptions, and then your genuine feelings, your hopes, and the most likely future outcome. So, Virgo. Let's see, recent past energy for Virgo. So you have the Devil card here, Capricorn energy for some of you, the Knight of Swords, and then the Six of Swords. So in the recent past, Virgo, there may have been a sense of feeling like chained, chained to old thoughts, chained to old ideas, chained to old belief structures, or maybe even chained to obligations, commitments, relationships, those types of things. But it was all in the way that you were thinking about it in the past, Virgo. And I feel like there was a need to communicate, what you were feeling. And if some of you suppressed that, it may have been rotating in your energy like a cyclone almost, until it pushed you forward in the momentum, okay? Whether that be in a good or bad way. But usually when we dwell like this, when we feel caged, when we feel obligated, or when we're stuck in codependent situations or negative thinking, it doesn't tend to create positive momentum forward. It tends to create more of that. So circular thinking, expecting the worst and getting the worst, and because you got the worst, you expect the worst, and because you expected the worst, you're getting the worst, and because you got the worst, you expect the worst. You see, like it's an easy trap to get into, Virgo. So that may have been the energy that you were in the past. But I feel like there's some sort of communication here that helped you to move forward. Or something that you needed to get off of your chest that is going to help you move forward for some of you. But this is a sense of like, you know what? I no longer need to talk about that. I no longer need to revisit that. Instead, I'm going to take what I've learned and I'm going to push it forward. And Six of Swords often talks about emotional detachment. So that might be really important because it's coming up 2-3 times now, where you kind of place some distance between yourself and the emotional turmoil that you felt in the past or that you are feeling, so that you can be more objective in your reasoning for September. And then the energy kind of moves forward in a way where you're feeling emotion, but you're not being drowned by the emotion. You know, you're more on top of it. So I like that this energy is shifting for you, Virgo. So let's see what this person's recent past energy is then. There's a quick shuffle here. Person Virgo may be dealing with. Okay, 5 of Swords, 2 of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. So this person's energy, Virgo, is, you know, in the past they've been a bit disconnected, okay? Disconnected from this relationship for some of you, or really stuck in their head, stuck in stress. It's like, I got to do this and I got to do this and I have to do this. You know, those types of thoughts getting in this person's way almost, you know, making them feel drained, making them feel mentally exhausted is what I feel. But there is this very strong bond or connection between you and whoever this person is. And this person is learning to stand in their power as well, Virgo. So they are learning a lot about self-worth. And I think what they're also learning is that they feel better when they're more grounded in their energy, when they're paying attention to things that they can control, when they are, you know, immersed in the environment as opposed to immersed in their head, that they actually feel physically better when they're able to get out of that mindset. So that may be something that this person has been going through or learning about during this time frame or in the recent past. So let's see what your perception is here, Virgo, and keep in mind that perception is in the eye of the beholder, so it may be your truth, but it may not be their truth. So you gotta take it with a grain of salt, okay? But we'll go into deeper emotions after this. So perception. What is your perception of the connection, Virgo? What is your perception of the connection? Got a lot of cards. Hold on, I just want 2 cards. Come on. So whatever it is here, Virgo, you don't want to fight anymore, okay? So the 9 of Wands is someone who's done with the battle, who doesn't have it in them anymore to battle for this connection or to fight for something that may have put you on the defense, okay? If you have been on the defense, you may be letting your guard down. That may also be what this is. Or this person may be, and 6 of Cups. So, one more card. Your cards are taking forever to come out. It's almost like you don't want to talk. Virgo, maybe you don't want to talk because the 9 of Wands also is someone who's ignoring, detaching, and I talked about that earlier, like this emotional detachment, just like, yeah, whatever, you know, it is what it is, think what you want, that type of energy. Wow. Okay, I was trying not to get a million cards, but I guess I'll take them. When you think about this connection, there is a past component to it. So there might be a lot of past issues here or childhood issues even that are involved into your emotional space or into this person's emotional space with the 6 of Cups. But there's a decision to be made, Virgo, and you're really going within during this time frame. You're showing up in as the Hermit, which you are the Hermit in Tarot. So this connection has made you stop and think and reflect about past decisions, most definitely past history, you know, and what worked for you, what was worth fighting for, what was not worth fighting for, and coming to a higher understanding of that because of this connection, all right? But I feel like what you're choosing in September, you're choosing love. You're choosing the love, period. Love of yourself, maybe love of another, or this person, doesn't matter. But there's like, you know what, in order for you to do that, I feel like you need to emotionally detach and like kind of have a whoosah moment or take some time to regain your perspective, because there's also this kind of spiteful energy here, Virgo, on your side. Now, it can be this person showing up, or you may view this person as spiteful for some of you, but this could also be your energy. You'll know if it's you or not. But it's just like, it's almost like, okay, time out. Let me see this from a different angle. I really need to get more thoughtful about what my next approach is going to be, because you're doing a lot about looking in the past and looking in the past. Your life is not in the past. It's not even in the last 5 minutes. It's definitely not in the day, the week, the month, the 10 years before. Your life is now, and it's going forward, whether you're with it or not. So Virgo, looking back on this has kind of put you back a little bit. So this is like detaching then from the emotion, I feel, in September or during this time period, and regaining that perspective. And it does give you a spark, but and for some of you, that spark is like willpower and motivation. But on a lower scale, it can be, like I said, spitefulness, vengefulness, anger. So you want to watch that during this time frame. So this person's perception of you: Judgment, the Magician, the Six of Cups is here again. Okay, Two of Pentacles. So Virgo, I feel like this person's energy here, they've got a decision to make, all right? Or they have made a decision in regards to the connection, or will be in September. This is like just wanting to be released from tension is what I feel. You know, this is wanting to be released from judgment as well, whether that's from you or other people outside of the connection. I feel like this person views the connection as something that they actually want to manifest, you know, that, but they keep manifesting past issues, or you do, and that keeps interfering with the connection, and it keeps flip-flopping the energy, so to speak, because there is uncertainty on this person's side as to what the best and right thing to do is. And I feel like they're going back and forth in their mind here, Virgo, as to what they want to create next. And do they want more of the old, or do they want new? Do they want to revisit the past, or do they want to release it? So there is like this contemplation going on over here on this person's side, okay? So let's look at the emotion, Virgo. So underneath perception, what are you feeling emotionally? And that's so important, because we manifest from emotion, and how we emotionally handle things dictates of what we experience, quite literally. So let's look at that. Let's look at your emotions. Emotions for Virgo. So you have the Strength card, the Chariot, the Sun. Whoo, some powerful emotions here. Powerful emotions. Leo energy for some of you. And then the Ace of Wands. Well, let me tell you this. You have no doubt about what you feel. None whatsoever. Because this is strength. This is wherewithal. This is like on an emotional level. You know what? I know what I want. You want happiness. That's quite clear. You know, you want progress forward. You want movement forward out of this old emotion. You want to feel confident, you know, and you want passion. You want intensity. Some of you want something to fight for, or what? But be careful with that energy, because if you're asking for something to fight for, you might also be asking for a fight, you know? So you want to be careful about what your request is here, because if you're genuinely looking for happiness, Virgo, it doesn't come in a form of struggle. It comes in a form of allowing, and kind of just allowing the energy to naturally change what needs to be changed by kind of getting out of your own way. And the way that you're doing that, I feel, for a lot of you, is by emotionally detaching. But it's like, even if you're detached, some of you are having difficulty with that, or you might have difficulty with that in September, because you have a lot of strong emotions. So go try and detach from the Strength card. That would be very difficult, because I think on an emotional level, you're feeling called for action, like something must happen, something must be different. It's passion, it's passion, it's passion. And if you look, there is a volcano erupting in the background. So That's why I think Spirit is really, really wanting you to get the message to, I don't want to say chill, because I don't think you're going to be able to do that, because there's a lot of revved up energy here, but to just kind of come from a place of knowing what you want, yes, but not being absolutely attached to the outcome, meaning not being absolutely attached that it must happen a very specific way in order for you to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Because emotionally, you're charged, emotionally charged, right? So whatever direction those emotions are, I guess, whatever emotion you're charging, that's the direction the next step is going to go into. That's the direction your life is going to go into. So if you're coming from a place of being emotionally charged, from a place of willpower, from a place of confidence and motivation, then it can't not come to you. And that is what you'll experience in September, is more affirmations of willpower, confidence, and drawing that into you. If you're emotionally charged in an angry, spiteful, frustrated way, you're going to get more and more and more of that back to you until it becomes like an erupting volcano. So this is where your free will comes in, okay? As to how you want to direct the current, Virgo. So let's see this person's emotions underneath it. Ooh. 3 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So on an emotional level, this person, they want to see things come together. They want commitment. They want something that they can invest their time and energy into. They want peace of mind. They want to feel good. They want to feel confident. They want to feel creative. You know, this person is looking for a like mind. So Virgo, if you're on the same vibrational wavelength, then this could be a very powerful connection, and a very important one in a positive way, that creates action in your life, that pushes you, that motivates you, okay? So I feel like if it's not channeled in that way, certainly it could go the other way, absolutely, into a very vengeful type of relationship, but that's not what this person genuinely wants. Not at all. There's no negative cards in here. This person genuinely wants something to invest in, something to believe in, something that they can hold, taste, touch, you know, that they have peace of mind about. They're genuinely looking for that type of energy during this time frame, Virgo. Absolutely. So let's look at hopes. You have the Page of Coins here. So you're looking for something new to invest your time and energy into. Some of you have 2 pages out. So this is like newer energy, meaning wanting to try new things, or try a new action, or try a new thought. That type of energy is what I feel you are looking for during this time frame. So this person's hope is to be strong, to be confident, to also have faith, and to maintain their willpower, okay? This person may have suffered from feeling disconnected in the past, or maybe even insecurities, but they're hoping to more pull on their strengths during this time period than their weaknesses, okay? So let's see what the future energy looks like. Now keep in mind, any of the future energy can be changed with free will, guys. It's you're in charge of your life. I'm just giving you a snapshot of what it looks like based on the energy today. But let's see the future energies for Virgo. Man, Virgo, your cards are messy today. Let's see. Okay, so you have Justice here. You have the Palace of Cups, the 7 of Coins, and the 8 of Swords, okay? So, Virgo, it can be a struggle to keep it balanced emotionally during this time frame, okay? I think that's why, the guidance is you're going to feel fired up. You know, there's going to be things that are really pushing you during this time frame, but it's pushing you in a way to encourage new and to encourage willpower and motivation. But if you let this energy overwhelm you emotionally, and some of you may be struggling with these emotions, then it's going to backfire, okay? Or you're not going to maybe get the outcome that you're looking for. So that's why this was saying, sit back, sit back. You don't need to push your will. You don't need to assert. You don't need to explain. You don't need to do any of that. All you need to do is figure out, emotionally speaking, where is your happy, and then start experiencing and feeling and putting yourself into that place of well-being, and then act, you know, but not until then, okay? So this is saying, be patient with yourself. Don't get in your own way. Don't get in your own head. That's not going to serve you during this time frame, okay? So this is saying to gain some balance here, emotionally speaking, with the Palace of Cups, and it may be all about emotion for September, and, you know, stay grounded, because there's something worth investing in, most definitely, during this time frame with the Seven of Pentacles, right? But stressing about it won't help it come to fruition any faster, okay? In fact, it will do the opposite. So this is saying, you know, kind of detach yourself when you need to, give yourself that allowance when you need to, if that's what you need to keep your peace of mind. So let's see what this person's future energy is. Ace of Cups. The King of Cups. The Ten of Swords. And the Nine of Cups. Wow, okay, so this person, I feel like they have a lot of love for you, Virgo, or a lot of emotion, if nothing else, that they're trying to channel, that they're trying to whoosah over here, okay? So look at this depiction. This person is trying to channel their emotions in a way that's more calming for them. There may be an ending here during this time frame, or this person just feeling like they need to kind of be alone to collect their emotions, because they have so much love, because they have so many things here, Virgo, that I feel they are feeling on a deep emotional level, okay? Whether that's towards you or not towards you, doesn't matter. But this person is looking to get more grounded, like I said, and they're being encouraged to kind of trust the process. That's the message I kept getting for this person, and it could also be for you, is to trust the process of your emotions. Your emotions don't lie to you. They always tell you if where you're at physically, vibrationally, is in alignment with what your soul knows to be best for you. And it could be as simple as changing a thought. It could be as drastic as changing your external environment. But until you get quiet enough in your emotions, you can't know the best and most right path. Until this person becomes aware of the fact that their emotions are not just a coincidence of how they're thinking, but more in line with their purpose, and it's trying to guide them into a happier emotion, so that they can hear it, you know. So because when they get into emotional control, that's really when success really comes in for this person. So there's financial abundance here showing up on this person's side. Quite literally, it could be financial abundance, you know, and it'll come to them as soon as they get calm and peaceful with where they're currently at. For others, it may not be financial success, but it could be just this feeling of satisfaction, you know, satisfaction in the process. Even if the process had them feeling disconnected, or you feeling stuck in the background, it's like, trust the process. That's what I keep getting. That's the same message over and over again, right? So, that was an intense reading, Virgo. I'm going to leave it there. Zodiac signs you might be dealing with. And keep in mind, you can be dealing with any zodiac sign. It's a general reading, guys. But I'll tell you the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing. I have Leo energy here. I have Scorpio energy. What's there? I have Aquarius energy, Libra energy, Taurus energy, Aries energy, Sagittarius, lots of Leo. I got Leo out 3 times. I have Cancer energy here, Libra again, Scorpio again, could be doing with another Virgo, Capricorn energy, and like I said, Aries energy. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe. I also have Facebook and Instagram linked in the description box, as well as linked in the About section of my YouTube. I go live on Facebook pretty much weekly just to chat, so you can catch me there if you're interested. Otherwise, check out my merchandise down below and have a beautiful, beautiful September. And until next time, my friends. Namaste.